Hey guys, Michael from Fire and Brilliance, and today's episode is going to be dedicated to a few people that left a comment below in our comment section. Many people have actually asked in the past about the future prices of diamonds. At the same time, many people have suggested that future prices of diamonds are going to drop in the future or become worthless. So today's episode will be about, will natural diamonds be worthless in the future? So before getting right into it for you, I do want to let you know that thank you so much for all your support. We have reached 15,000 subscribers. And thank you so much. I know that 15,000 isn't a lot to the YouTube community, but to us, it means everything. Okay, so if you've been subscribed to our channel, then thank you. And if you have not subscribed to our channel, then please support us because obviously it helps out the algorithm, but more importantly, it shows that you support us. Okay, so also follow us on TikTok, Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram, as well as Twitter, and I'm gonna get right into it for you. Alright guys, so first of all, this episode is dedicated again to the people in the comment section below, and will natural diamonds be worthless in the future? So let's talk about what makes a natural diamond valuable in today's time as well as in the past, right? So the idea of natural diamonds is that it's been marketed to basically the world that it's a rare, precious gemstone. So that's been marketed for a very, very long time. The idea that something is rare, and when something is rare, guess what? So that means supply is low. In the business world, when supply is low, demand is high, that means the prices will go up. And therefore, it makes it valuable, okay? And at the same time, value is based on what a person gives the value to that specific item. So for example, someone might find a diamond valuable at $10,000, whereas another person may think it's only worth $5,000, whereas another person may think it's worth nothing. So it just really depends on, does the entire human race, or at least the vast majority, believe the item is valuable, right? So if the vast majority does believe it's valuable, then in essence, it is valuable. So that's what makes diamonds valuable. So I'm going to give you 5 threats to the diamond industry in terms of what may potentially make it become worthless in the future. Okay, so point number 1 is that there are many other natural gemstone options other than natural diamonds. So for many decades, it's been marketed to the people that, you know, if you are going to get engaged, then you should purchase a natural diamond as the center stone for the engagement ring. In today's world, in the modern world, many people are actually opting out of a natural diamond. Although they do still prefer natural gemstones, they may actually go with a ruby or a sapphire or an emerald or a tanzanite or a tourmaline or an alexandrite or what have you. So they may choose for colored stones as opposed to a natural diamond. So that is a threat in itself. It doesn't necessarily mean that only has to be a lab created gemstone. It can also be a natural gemstone as well, but just another type of natural gemstone, especially with the idea that diamonds are rare. We all know now, again, I've said this many times in the past, if you've been following our channel, that here at Fire and Brilliance, that, you know, obviously diamonds have been marketed for many, many decades that it's rare. We all know now, and we here at Fire and Brilliance have been saying it, but also other people around the internet has been saying it too. Diamonds are not as rare as what people think. It is limited in supply in Mother Earth, but it is actually quite abundant. Okay, so with that idea, many people have opted out to choose other natural gemstones that are actually much more rare. For example, a natural alexandrite, a very gorgeous alexandrite, may be worth many, many more times than a diamond, in the millions of dollars, believe it or not. Okay, so people that are opting for natural gemstones, very wealthy people, may go for a colored stone as opposed to a diamond because of that case. Okay, so that's point number 1. That's a threat number 1. The second threat to the diamond industry is that many people are going green. They want to choose an option that is eco-friendly. What does that mean, right? So diamonds require mining. Unfortunately, when you mine Mother Earth, you are causing a detrimental impact to the environment, to the ecosystem around it. And by doing so, whether you mine on land or whether you mine in the ocean, it can cause a negative impact to the environment. And many people that do not believe in this will not purchase a natural diamond. There are many people that do not purchase many products because of the impact to the environment. Okay, so and that it goes the same with the diamond industry. So for people that are very huge advocates of a better, greener world, they may not choose natural diamonds. So that's threat number 2. And the threat number 3 is there are many people that are very financially savvy. Not to say that purchasing a diamond doesn't mean you're financially savvy. I'm giving a reason as to why potentially in the future diamonds may be worthless. For people that see diamonds as not as an investment vehicle, again here at Fire and Brilliance, we are not providing any kind of investing advice. This is more of an opinion, and this is for only educational purposes. Okay, but that said, for people that do not look at diamonds as an investment vehicle or investment tool, they may not want to purchase a 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, $100,000 diamond. They may rather choose another option for their engagement or jewelry purposes, and then use that money and put it in another investment vehicle for their future, right? So they could put it in an education. They could put it in obviously other types of investment vehicles for them to invest into their future. So that said, for very financially savvy people, they may not see a diamond as a potential holder of wealth, if you will. So for those specific people that are like that, they may not purchase a natural diamond, and because of that, that may result in the potential future of causing natural diamonds to become worthless. Now that's point number 3. Now threat number 4 is heirloom jewelry. So you may ask, what does that even mean, right? So heirloom jewelry, what is heirloom jewelry? Jewelry that has been handed down from your grandparents and great-grandparents and previous generations, right? So the more people will advance and the more descendants that are going to happen in the future, there will be more and more gemstones and jewelry and diamonds that will be handed down to their younger generation, right? So for example, if Katie and John is about to get married, right, and they instead of actually going out to look for a natural diamond to set on their engagement ring, they may already have one that's been handed down by their grandparents, and if they already have one, then guess what? They don't need to actually go out and buy one. So if you think about it, for many, many decades, if people have accumulated from the previous generations all of these gemstones and diamonds and will eventually be handed down, what does that mean? All of the supply is already there. They do not need to create more supply. And then because of a surplus of supply, the prices will go down. And if that's truly the case, then people that have heirloom jewelry, which many people will have heirloom jewelry in the next 10 to 20 years, they may not need a use, or they may not need to actually go out and purchase more diamonds. And then the 5th threat, is probably the biggest threat for the diamond industry, is the lab created and lab grown gemstones, right? So in today's world, you may already know that there's availability of moissanite, which is second hardest next to only diamonds. At the same time, it sparkles more than diamonds. So many people prefer moissanite because of many reasons, from the way it looks, from the way it feels, from the way from the affordability aspects, from the eco-friendly aspect, and many other reasons that I've gone over in the past in my other videos. But moissanite is a great option. The second option is a lab-grown diamond. A lab-grown diamond, what is that? A lab-grown diamond is the same thing as a natural diamond. The only difference is that it's made in a lab and it was not mined from Mother Earth. So that is also another option, and that is a huge threat to the natural diamond space, right? And then obviously there are other lab-grown and lab-created gemstones as well. That's not just moissanite and diamonds, and they do have lab-grown and lab-created colored stones as well, from alexandrites to ruby, sapphires, emeralds, what have you. Many gemstones can be lab created these days, or lab grown. And with that said, that people are getting the same stone. The only difference is that they can't call it natural. It is a lab created gemstone for much more bang for their buck, because they're purchasing it at a fraction of the natural gemstone price. Okay, so those are the 5 threats. I mean, those are very big threats to the diamond industry. Number 1, again, is that they have more other options for engagement purposes, even the natural gemstone space. Number 2, for people that's trying to go green and people prefer eco-friendly products, they may not prefer a natural diamond. Number 3, for financially savvy people, they may not want to go and purchase a natural diamond because it's too expensive. They'd rather put their money in a different investment vehicle. Number 4, for people that have grandparents and other ancestors that can pass down heirloom jewelry, it may not require them to actually go out and purchase jewelry on their own, because they already have some handed down to them for special occasions. And then finally, number 5 is the lab created gemstones such as moissanite, lab-grown diamonds, and lab-grown colored stones, which is becoming very commonly accepted and is causing a huge impact to the natural diamond world. So there you go. Those are the 5 threats that may potentially bring down the diamond industries. All right, guys, so what do you think about what I just said there? What are your ideas or your thoughts in terms of the future prices of diamonds, or even the overall natural diamonds? Is it going to be worthless in the future? Is it just going to be another rock? I mean, is it really, at the end of the day, it is a rock. So, I mean, at the end of the day, is it going to be precious in the future, or will it not be precious in the future? I would love to hear your comments in the comment section below. Again, definitely hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, follow us on TikTok, Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram, as well as Twitter, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.